Didn't count as in.
Yeah, because I turned that shit off.
Oh.
So this is what we're gonna do. 3, 2, 1. I want to try this again. Okay.
Pog.
All right.
Poggers.
Well. Let me get this all. Does that look okay?
Yeah, you look like you work at a coffee shop.
Okay, that's what I want. A coffee shop is not a bad job.
It's not. I thought about working at a coffee shop.
There you go.
But then you gotta get up at like 4 in the morning.
Yeah, then you gotta wake up at the ass crack of dawn, bro.
Which
That's
will just
brutal.
turn into me like
Sleeping.
Like
working
6 to 12 and then going home and sleeping from like 1 to 9 o'clock.
That's brutal.
Which
Yeah.
not trying to be on that vibe.
No, of course not. Okay, anyway. Welcome. Not welcome. Let's start this a proper way. This is gonna be a new podcast. My name is Levi Seidel. Welcome. I don't know what the podcast name is gonna be. It's maybe the traveling podcast. It's maybe the DIY podcast. I don't know. But tonight we are at a very, very special location. This is Casey's room. As you can see, it is very vibey. It's got everything anyone could ever want. This little corner that we're in and that you can see right now is obviously his bed behind us. This is where the magic happens. As they say, he's got not one, but 2 tapestries hanging on the wall.
You gotta set a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. Double the tapestry, double the vibe.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. We got
Something
our
like
gamer
that.
lights to illuminate us.
Yeah, of course. And we've got the candle, and just to add the ambiance. And what you can't see is all other sorts of posters, and we've got the stereo set up, we've got the computer set up, you got everything you need. But anyway,
we're burning some mahogany teak wood tonight.
Mahogany teak wood.
At home, if you want to get your own mahogany teak wood, burn it yourself, capture the same vibe.
Yeah, that's really how to capture the essence of this podcast. But yes, this is my very good friend and confidant, Casey Quaife.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to say something
I'm
to
Casey.
them. Okay, very nice.
Here in Minnesota.
We out here in Moorhead, Minnesota. And really, we've got a wonderful time. This is just after Christmas. It's the holiday season. It is December 27th. It is 11 p.m. right now.
A little bit of a late night.
It's a little bit of a late night. It's
sesh.
a late night sesh. We're just kind of recording this podcast. This is a first go at it, so
we did record one almost a year ago now.
Yeah,
over
we did,
a year
dude.
ago?
That's a good. Yeah, it was summer of 2019.
Yeah, so a year and a half.
A year and a half ago at this point. It was after the big disappointment, the big day
the big
by
shit.
yes. The Big Day by Chance the Rapper came out. It's an unfortunate album, but that
just roasted it.
Yeah, and then I think we talked a little bit about movies and
our top albums of the year. I think too.
Yep.
So far. Oh, bless you.
And that was a great time. I've done other practice podcasts. I don't know if those will ever actually see the light of day.
When?
In my room. Yeah, the In My Room podcast. Solo podcast. I did one about Tenet and then all of the Christopher Nolan movies I've seen.
That's actually dope.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. But that's for another time, because this is the thing. We're going to record, as part of this, I'm planning on recording a handful of introductory podcasts and releasing them all.
Short form ones.
Yes,
right?
short form ones. It's going to be really 20 to 30 minutes, and then I also want to break it up into little clips, post them all on YouTube, but I don't know, we'll see what happens. Pretty much the podcast is going to be me interviewing people. It's probably going to be traveling, probably going to be wherever I end up talking to somebody that we end up doing one of these.
Guerrilla style. Yeah,
guerrilla style. We're doing it, pick and play. It'll be everywhere, a little bit of this, a little bit of that, I don't know. It's in its infancy, so I'm just doing this. It's very DIY. We have got a great setup though, so I'm excited about this. So we'll see what happens. But today we are here to talk about something very important. Very important.
Very important. I didn't even notice, but I'm
you are
in
decked
spirit.
out. You are decked out with what we're about to talk about. because as of right now, we have watched 3 episodes of season 4 of Attack on Titan.
I just thought about the new episode came out tonight and we haven't watched it yet.
Oh no, dude. We were gonna... Oh, we can maybe watch it after this.
Yeah.
But the first 3 episodes,
Yeah.
that's what we're here to talk about. And we have watched the whole of Attack on Titan that's been released up to this point, I guess. For reference, we watched together the first, season and a half?
No, we only watched, I only
or
watched
maybe
like 5 or 6 episodes with you.
Really?
Yeah, we only watched a couple
I
episodes,
thought-
and then you went on and watched it all by
Okay,
yourself.
okay. Well,
I think you watched it with Jake, actually.
No, he watched it on his own.
Okay.
I did watch it. He told me I should watch it before I had ever...
Oh, yeah. So,
before I watched it.
Prior to when we watched it, I had watched like a season and a half,
Oh,
and
okay,
then stopped watching it.
Okay.
Then watched the
That
first
yeah,
5
I
episodes
remember.
with you.
Okay.
And then I didn't watch any of the rest with you.
Okay. And I remember I tackled that very quickly.
Yeah, that's
I
the
think
thing.
I watched it all in about a month or a month and a half.
Yeah.
There was a day when I think I watched like 17 episodes of season 3.
Yeah. Yeah, the end of season 1 and then like the end of season 3, like I binge watched like so
Okay.
many of those
Yeah.
episodes.
I mean, it's
Season 2 was like
season 2. Remind me what even you've watched it more recently.
I'm trying to think. I think
Was season 2?
I'm pretty sure the end of season 1 was the whole Annie thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I think that was like the very last episode. They, like
Yep.
she got hardened into the crystal or
Yeah.
whatever, and then season 2 was like them finding out about Reiner and Bertolt.
Yep.
And then
And Ymir,
then-
like that all that
then
happens, or is that in season 1 too?
Yeah, no, I think that's
That's a season 2.
that's
arc.
season 2, and then the whole is the that's all that.
I'm pretty sure that's all of season 2, right? And then
Well,
season
2
3.
is really short.
Yeah.
And then season 3 is like the whole Weiss family, Jack
Yes.
the Ripper shit.
Yep.
I think season 2
Yeah.
is just very... maybe Reiner and Bertolt aren't... I don't really remember what happened in season 2.
Okay. Well, regardless,
Yeah.
we really like the show. It's a great story. I think it's super... It blends a lot of really good things together in
Yes, it
anime.
does.
I'm no anime expert, but in the handful of anime that I've watched, I feel like...
Kind of checks all the boxes.
Yeah, it checks a lot of the boxes. It has a lot of action. You know, as a shonen anime,
Mm-hmm.
it checks a lot of the action boxes. It's like gory in a way. It's suspenseful.
It's mature content.
Yeah, it's mature in the way that
Even
also
right from
the
get-go,
story.
like
yeah, the storyline.
The famous first episode.
Yeah,
like,
where
Aaron's mom
gets chomped in half.
Spoiler
And-
alert.
Yeah, I guess. Well, this is if we're talking about the season 4
Yeah,
episodes, we can
It's like
spoil the
it's
season 1.
Episode 1.
Yeah, exactly. But I will say, I think also just how disturbing the whole storyline is.
It is very
Like,
disturbing.
Especially when you're introduced to the world at first. I had to like really take some time to process it, because you think about obviously just like what if you were one of these humans experiencing the experiences they are, and
Don't get too attached to characters too.
oh
if
my
you're watching
gosh,
that
no,
show.
no,
like-
you can't, and you do, yeah, you learn it right from the get-go. It's awesome. It's also just brutal, and it's so the Titans are so absurd yet so
Yeah, the
like they're
it is-
outrageous.
It is
They're
so
outrageous.
It's so
However,
funny.
that's what adds to the like to the violence of it in a way. How like they literally show like really no emotion, but also just enough emotion to be kind of creepy and
they're
like
incredibly creepy and hilarious at the same
yeah,
time.
and just like the way that their skin, they're like it's
The
it's
proportions
strange.
of the
Yeah,
body,
the proportions of their body,
the
facial
like,
features.
They'll have a weird grin sometimes.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
they're like it's like very childlike almost. Like
Yeah,
their face
and
is
they're-
weird.
They're all just nude, yet at
Yeah.
the same time there's no like they're like a Barbie doll
Yeah.
where it's like just smooth crotched, and it just is uncomfortable. I don't know how else to say it, but
yeah, it's weird.
yeah, I love that element of just like The Walking Dead, where you never really know who's gonna get killed,
Yeah.
but you do know somebody's gonna get killed,
Mhm.
and at the same time they are able to like use good animation with the scenes. Like the fight scenes are not drawn out really ever.
No, they're pretty quick.
They're quick and they're effective.
They're quick and they pack a
Yeah,
punch.
yeah.
They pack
it's
a huge
like
punch. They're super
all
satisfying.
kill or no fill. Yeah, they're super
They
satisfying.
don't,
And
they don't draw battles out.
No.
You know, we talk about Hunter x Hunter all the time.
Yeah.
With
yeah.
the king fight lasting like 20
Yeah.
fucking episodes.
Even in One Punch Man, like
Well, yeah.
I think about that being like a really good action anime
Mhm.
that I've, or has really great elements of action that I've seen. However, they totally draw out the fights. Like
Yeah.
they stop and show what each other are thinking. And obviously I don't know, all anime does that, but and
There's
Attack
just
on
a lot
Titan
of,
does it, but
yeah, there's
it
a lot
just,
of narration
Yeah.
throughout the battles that takes a lot of time. A lot of those.
That's true. That's true.
Attack on Titan doesn't do that a whole lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. But anyway, that's just kind of, I guess, a background as to what we think about Attack on Titan before season 4.
Mm-hmm.
Now, at the first 3 episodes, we pretty much are given a backstory to Reiner, as well as we learn. We're given a glimpse of the war that's happening outside of what we have been seeing from the first 3 seasons in the island and Eldia, right? Is that the...
They're Eldians. I don't know if it's...
Yeah, okay.
They're, I don't know exactly
Wherever...
what the island...
Yeah,
or,
whatever... They called it maybe Paradise Island?
Yeah.
In season 4? So, wherever... We've been focusing... We didn't really know that in the first 3 seasons, but we've been focusing on this Paradise Island and what's going on there. And as part of what's happening there, it's interweaved and a consequence of this greater war that's happening outside of the island, and it seems like it's confusing because their technology is kind of advanced, yet also not super advanced.
Well, it is advanced, and they have access. There was a part when they were gonna fight Reiner and them in that city to retake the wall. They found where they had been camping out, and they had this tea liquid that they didn't have on the island. They're we don't have this here, so they do have technology and foods and shit that they don't have.
Yeah, this is true. And I don't know, I really...
Well, yeah, they have the guns, the armored cannons, the blimps.
Yes. Well, and we saw in season 4 the Titans were being used as a weapon against the humans of the other countries in the war that was happening in season 4.
The Eldians are being used.
Yeah, and
kind of against their will. And
I don't know.
They're in internment camps.
Yeah.
Living. I don't know what the group of people who are who rule over them. I don't remember what they're called.
No, I don't either. But what do you? I guess what I'm trying to get at is what is your initial thought, or what are you thinking right now?
I was immediately. I was kind of surprised that they would just jump into this kind of random war.
Yeah. With little explanation.
Yeah, with little explanation. And just introduce a bunch of new characters right away, and up until episode 3, you don't see any of the new characters besides Aaron at the very end of episode 3.
Yes.
Or what we assume to be Aaron.
Yeah, we aren't given. It's just a glimpse of his face, or
so I'm not completely mixed feeling. I don't know. It's not bad or it's not good. I'm just kind of waiting to see where it goes. It was really dope to see just a background on just more of Titan information and how the Titans work and how it gets passed down and how there's stipulations for you becoming the next Titan, how to train against people, how Reiner became the Armored Titan.
Yep.
The successor, who's going to be the successor of the Armored Titan.
Yeah.
And just how all those Titans came to be, and then personally how Reiner, his whole backstory.
His backstory is super powerful and super... They didn't hold back, and I really appreciated that part of it, but at the same time, I totally agree. I was really hoping that we would see Eren and Mikasa.
Same.
And we would see at least, I don't know, some friendly faces, what's happening with Levi, what's happening with Armin, how are they using their Titan abilities, and we get hints, actually, of that, because we're told that these people from the outside world have been sending in battleships to Paradise Island to try to take it, or they've been sending some sort of military naval campaigns, yet no campaign has returned in certain 4 years or something like that. We're given a certain amount of time, so we do know that. And they even say, I think one of the generals or the army, I don't know, commanders remarks that, oh well, they must be using their Titan abilities, and they don't reference Eren and Armin specifically, but I imagine that's got to be part of it. And we do learn more about the Beast Titan, which is very interesting. We get to learn pretty much a backstory.
The Beast Titan is I guess the Beast Titan is, what's his dad's name? Eren's dad, Grisha.
Yes.
Zeke is Grisha's son, I'm pretty sure.
Yes, we're told...
The son that betrayed him when he lived in the civilization or whatever.
Yes, and that is a really interesting...
And how he has special powers, kind of. The generals of the army, see that he has special powers and they don't know why, but it's because his mom was, of the royal family.
Yes.
Which is, a super cool backstory in him. It's, a really cool, character development
going
on in the first couple episodes with... the villains, kind of.
Do you think that has anything to, any implications with whether Eren has royal blood or not? Probably not.
No, because he's only...
Because it was
just his dad. It was just the mom who had the royal... His dad.
That's fair. Yeah. Well, then, I don't know. I think...
And then, they also said, towards the last episode, they're saying how they're gonna... Zeke he only has a year of Titan ability left before he has to give it up, so he wants to go to the Paradise Island and try to get Eren.
Yeah.
Or try to get the power of the founding Titan back.
Yeah, it's definitely... It's interesting to even see all of the different Titans that were fighting on Paradise Island. We see all of their backstories. The I don't know, the elite Titans or whatever, not just the regular.
Yeah, what are they called? There's 9 of them. They have a name.
I'm really interested to see where it goes. I'm definitely eager to
do we want to
see those.
Kind of predict what do you think Eren's doing?
Well, I think he's out to... I don't know. Actually, that's a good question.
I'll tell you what I...
hit me with it.
I think he... This is just obviously a guess. I have no fucking clue what he's doing, but I just think he... I think he's just trying to do surveillance, see what this world is like, try to gather as much information as he can. It also makes me wonder, if Reiner and Zeke see him, are they going to recognize him? Stuff like that.
That's a very good question.
Is he going to get caught out in the civilization by himself, or is he there for good? Is he there to? Because part of me infiltrate the military, because he's posing as a military person right now.
Yeah, he was
PTSD or whatever.
He was posed as a wounded warrior. Yeah, and he had an eye patch or a bandage over his eye.
So my guess is he's there just gathering information.
I think
doing some surveillance.
Probably realistically, because he might be out to kill, yet at the same time he doesn't know. And he knows he doesn't know. If that also makes sense, He knows that he needs to get more information, yet at the same time they're working against the clock.
They are,
they
for sure.
are, all of them are, have set kind of deaths in, and so that makes me question if that storyline will probably have to be addressed in this season, right?
What?
Eren's death, right? They're gonna need to either, have him die, or maybe somehow there's a way that they can reverse.
Well, there's been 4 years.
Yep. Does he have 12 total since he gets the...
I think it's 13.
13?
So...
And he had 7 left at the end of season 3?
3 years left?
That's what I'm saying. They need... And this is the final season. They can't just, say, oh, in 2 years I'm gonna die. I feel like they're gonna either show him dying, or they're gonna... Somehow, part of the story is that he's gonna defeat that...
Yeah,
I don't know.
That
fate, exactly. That destiny. But we'll see what happens.
It also makes me think, I can't imagine, I'm guessing that Eren's not the only one who would infiltrate. I'm sure.
Yeah, they have somebody else there, too.
There are other people.
Yeah, or there's some sort of lifeline. Mikasa's there, right? Mikasa's there. No. And
Armin would probably be there.
But they might keep Armin there
because he's the strategist.
And he's the colossal titan.
Yeah.
Because right now they definitely we're told they have 2 or 3 Titans. I forget. They definitely have 2. Titan. They have the Colossal, and then Aaron is, I forget what his name is too. It's like the Beast Titan or something.
No, Beast Titan is Zeke.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
Armor Titan.
Confused. Ooh. Brutal. Anyway.
It's called something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm sure in the next episodes we're gonna see more of Aaron, or at least we're gonna know who that character is, because we're not really told it's Aaron. It just is his face, but with longer hair.
Mm-hmm. And kind of the consensus online I've seen.
Okay.
It's Aaron.
Okay.
Obviously they don't.
Yeah, no, but it's just people on the internet. But yeah.
And I wasn't really too focused on the eyes, because Aaron has pretty, like...
Yeah.
The eyes in his anime are pretty, like...
Yeah, and the eyes aren't...
I'd say the eyes, like, are pretty, like, prominent in, like... Especially in the color, like, all the colors are pretty unique. So, it would be able to tell, but I wasn't really paying attention to his eyes.
Okay. I never pay attention to anything, so... No, anyway. But that's where we're at right now. Yeah. Is there any final thoughts that you want to say, Casey?
Super excited. Either way, I'm watching the next episode tonight, for sure.
Yeah, I know, for sure.
I think, what was it? There was going to be... What did I say? How many episodes there was going to be?
28, 24, 22.
I wanted to say it wasn't even over 20. I thought it was like 16. I don't know. I'll
16?
look it up right
if there's 6... Yeah, look that stuff up. Have we heard from Carter, by the way?
Yeah, Jacob texted us.
Oh.
Or snapped us and said we can come whenever.
Okay, sweet.
How many episodes? Season.
Podcast is winding down. While he's saying this, guys, thank you for watching. Or while he's searching that, thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. This is going to be out on YouTube for sure. So, leave a comment, subscribe to the channel, give it a like, hit up my merch. It's very nice to acquaint myself with you.
There's gonna be more.
How many episodes we talking?
Oh, I found it so easy last time. How many episodes will be? Apparently there are 3 arcs. The first 2 arcs are going to be 24 episodes. One arc is about 12 episodes, and then there's going to be like a second part. So I think season 6 or season 4 will be 36 episodes.
Oh
long.
My goodness. Okay, that's a lot of episodes.
Yeah.
That's like half of... If they actually do one a week, that's going to be a
part
long...
1 will be 16 episodes long.
Oh, okay.
So then it's going to be like... You're going to split into parts and like...
Breaks in between, probably. It's going to be a long year.
Yep.
Alright. Well, I think that's just about going to do it. Like I said, thanks for watching. Peace out.
Peace out, homies.
Have a nice night. I don't know. I need to get
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Let's hope 2021 is better.
Yep.
It's been an interesting year, but that's for other people's podcasts and stuff. Well, do you have like... I need to get like a catchy sign off, like Joey Diaz will say, like, he's just like, wash your balls and lick my nuts, or some shit like that. Oh, that's what I need to do? Mm-hmm. No, I'm not gonna do that.
Well, you just find a banger song to play.
Yeah, I need to make a banger song, because then there's no copyright. Yeah. Anyway, alright. Thanks, guys. Peace. How long was this shit?
I'm gonna guess 16 and a half minutes.
It was long. No.
17 and a half minutes.
Longer.
25 and a half minutes.
I think it was like dead ass.
We'll check the audio recording.
Oh yeah, this is still going.